Warm greetings from TNV Academy. Today in this session, we are going to discuss about the 5S methodology. However, before we start our discussion, let me tell you about the key learning of this session. At the end of this session, you would be able to understand about the origin of 5S methodology, what is 5S methodology and what are the 5S, the sixth S which is used by many organizations, benefits of 5S methodology, the 8 forms of waste found across the organizations, and finally the industries that use the 5S methodology. So let's start our discussion by looking at the origin of 5S methodology. 5S was developed by Hiroyuki Hirano in post-war Japan, where it was famously utilized by the company known as Toyota. By integrating 5S principles into their already famous manufacturing framework, dubbed as the Toyota Production System or TPS, Toyota gained international prominence as a prolific producer of high-quality motor vehicles. Largely due to Toyota's success, companies from a variety of industries have since started integrating 5S practices into their own processes. Companies such as HP, Boeing, Harley-Davidson, Nike, Caterpillar, and Ford are just a few of these examples that found success with the help of 5S Lean. The methodology was developed as a way to make just-in-time manufacturing possible. Now let us discuss about what is 5S methodology and what are the 5S included within it. 5S is a system for organizing spaces so work can be performed efficiently, effectively, and safely. This system focuses on putting everything where it belongs and keeping the workplace clean, which makes it easier for people to do their jobs without wasting time or risking injury. The 5S method is a standardized process that, when properly implemented, creates and maintains an organized, safe, clean, and efficient workplace. Improved visual controls are implemented as part of 5S to make any process non-conformances obvious and easily detectable. 5S is often one element of a larger lean initiative and promotes continuous improvement as well. The 5S methodology uses 5 key terms, which are SERI, which means sort, SETEN, which means set in order, SISO, which means shine, Seketsu, which means standardize, and Shitsuke, which means sustain. Let us understand these 5 terms in detail now. The first one is SERI or sort. The first step in the 5S process is sort or SERI, which translates to tidiness. The goal of the sort step is to eliminate clutter and clear up space by removing things that don't belong in the area. For this step, take a close look at the items, tools, and materials in a work area. Items that are necessary or useful for the work being done in that space should be kept there. Everything else should be removed. Some of those removed items will need to be thrown away or recycled. Other items might belong to another work process or location, so they should be returned to their homes. However, you might find some items that you aren't sure about and hence they are red tagged. The second one is SETEN or set in order. The second step, set in order, was originally called SETEN, which translates to orderliness. A variety of names have been used in English, such as systematic organization, straightening out, and simplify. No matter what it's called, the goal of this step is to organize the work area. Each item should be easy to find, use, and return. Tools that are used frequently should be stored near the place they are used. Spare equipment, supplies, and other tools that are used less often can be kept in a central location where multiple teams can share them. Items that are typically used together, such as drills and drill bits, should be stored near each other. Each of these decisions will make sense on its own, but it may become difficult to keep track of everything. It may be helpful to create a 5S map as part of this process. A 5S map is a diagram or floor plan that provides an overview of a work area, process, or station. It provides a visual reference to show where the tools, supplies, workers, and travel paths are and how they relate to each other. A good map may also include a description of the work that happens in the area shown. The third step of 5S is shine or SISO, which means cleanliness. While the first and second steps cleared up space and arranged the area for efficiency, this step attacks the dirt and grime that inevitably builds up underneath the clutter and works to keep it from coming back. Shine moves far beyond just pushing a broom around every now and then. It involves regular cleaning of every part of the work area, often a daily wipe down, and a more thorough cleaning each week. Importantly, the shine step is not meant to be a job for the maintenance or janitorial staff. Each worker should clean their own work area and the equipment they use. The fourth S is standardize or seketsu. The first three steps of 5S cover the basics of clearing, organizing, and cleaning a workspace on their own. Those steps will provide short-term benefits. The fourth step is standardize or seketsu, which simply means standardization. By writing down what is being done, where it is being done, and by whom it is being done, you can incorporate the new practices into normal work procedure. This paves the way for long-term change. It has been said that if it is not written down, it is not being done. Writing down the decisions that you make in your 5S program will help ensure that your work doesn't just disappear. The fifth S is sustain or shitsuke. The fifth step of a 5S program, as I told you, is sustain or shitsuke, which literally means discipline. The idea here is continuing commitment. It's important to follow through on the decisions that you have made and continually return to the earlier steps of 5S in an ongoing cycle. Sustaining a 5S program can mean different things in different workplaces, but there are some elements that are common in successful programs, such as management support, departmental tools, updated training, progress audits, and performance evaluation. While it's the last step in the sequence, sustain is not the end of 5S as a whole. One pass through the steps can expose problems that were hidden beforehand. Following the steps again can resolve those problems and help discover new ways to improve. Continue through the cycle again and again to keep your facility at the top of its potential. That is the main and ultimate goal of the 5S being discussed over here. Now let us discuss about the sixth S, which is also much debated amongst many organizations. The sixth S is known as safety. When it comes to lean manufacturing and workplace improvement, 5S is one of the most widely known and used lean tools. It's no surprise, 5S can increase workplace efficiency, reduce costs, and improve quality. But with many lean programs, it's easy to focus only on those goals and lose sight of the human factor. Worker safety is absolutely critical to every organization. That's why many facilities add another step to the 5S cycle, calling the result 6S with safety. Unlike the first 5 steps, safety is not a sequential step. It must be considered during each of the other steps as well. During the sort phase, for example, you might decide that a given tool is obsolete because a newer version is safer to use. Likewise, during the standardized step, work procedures need to be standardized to improve workplace safety, not just the efficiency of the process. Keeping workers safe isn't just the right thing to do. There is a hefty monitoring cost for accidental workplace injuries as well. So choosing to implement 6S instead of the standard 5S program can help you improve workplace organization and efficiency while also making the workplace safer for your employees. We now move forward and discuss about the benefits of 5S methodology. Because 5S focuses on improving a workplace and different workplaces may have little in common, it can be hard to predict the exact results of using the program. However, some benefits are almost always found. The first one is better time usage. Getting rid of unwanted materials and organizing the important tools and supplies will eliminate clutter and confusion. Workers spend less time finding and retrieving what they need and can be more productive instance. The second one is less wasted space. Eliminating unnecessary material stockpiles and consolidating tool storage will clear up room for more useful applications. Every square foot of floor space has a cost, and getting the most out of that investment will maximize your facility's profitability. The third benefit is reduced injury rates. Organizing work areas for efficiency and ease of use will reduce the movements needed for workers to do their jobs. Removing clutter and routinely cleaning up spills will eliminate trip hazards. As a result, workers will experience less fatigue and fewer injuries. The fourth benefit is reduced equipment downtime. When tools and equipment are kept clean, routinely inspected, and used in a standardized way, preventive maintenance is much easier and major failures can often be prevented entirely. The fifth benefit is improved consistency and quality. Standardizing work processes will reduce variation and mistakes. By eliminating faults and failures, overall productivity can be dramatically improved. The sixth benefit is heightened employee morale. When 5S principles are used effectively, workers see that their input is valued and their performance is recognized. This creates an environment where workers can feel pride in their work and take an interest in improving their company's performance as well. Now let us discuss about the 8 kinds of waste which are usually found within the organizations and which can be eliminated with the help of 5S methodology. The first one is overproduction. The second one, excessive inventory. The third one, inappropriate or non-value added processing. The fourth one is waiting. Fifth one is transportation. Sixth one is unnecessary motion. Seventh one, defects. And the last one is untapped employee creativity. These were few of the examples of the 8 kind of waste which are found within the organizations. Now let us look at the examples of few industries who usually adapt 5S methodology. Few of the industries for whom the 5S methodology is best suited are manufacturing industry, healthcare industry, educational industry, retail industry, hospitality sector, information technology industry, and general office setting. These were few of the industries which are often implying and implementing the 5S methodology within their processes and procedures. Now we have come to the conclusion of this particular session. If you have any questions or queries regarding today's session, then please put them in the comment section of the video and we will be really happy answering them. And best of luck for all of your future endeavors. I'm signing off on behalf of TNV. Good luck and take care.